everyone, my name is Ms. Siam and I'm teaching Honors Chemistry. Thank you so much for watching this video, and it's for our back to school night in 2020. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So here is a agenda, and this is what students have on a daily basis. So it just has our agenda for what we're doing that day, catalyst, so a little kind of question to get us into chemistry class, any homework, and announcements. So in this video, first off, I will just share a little bit about myself, and then I'll talk about the distance learning schedule, give you a little tour of Google Classroom, I'll look at the weekly agendas, and then technology tools, communication, and any questions, and answer any questions you might have. Okay, so for our homework, the homework is due on Mondays. So Mondays is our quick day, right? So we have 6 periods. Each class is like 30 minutes. It just flies by. So the homework is due on Mondays. If students have any questions, they can bring it up on Monday during class. And then, this is due by midnight. We do have weekend quizzes every week as well. So 5 to 10 questions to just review what we did for that week. And it's due on Mondays at 9 a.m. Okay, so a little bit about myself. My name is Miss Siam, as I mentioned. I went to Cal Baptist for my undergrad and UCLA for my grad school for a Master's in Teacher Credential. Go Bruins. I do also play piano, and I love coffee, I have a dog, and I've been teaching for 10 years, so it's been great. So a little bit about our schedule for distance learning. So for distance learning, we move up here. For distance learning, we have our catalyst. So it's our warm-up, introduction, just getting everyone into the chemistry mode. We'll should do a little check-in, review, announcements, homework reminders, etc. So it's like the first 10 minutes of class. Also, if students have technology issues, kind of gives them a little bit of flex time to get logged on. And then we have our direct instruction. So it's about 30 minutes. So that's notes, can be demonstration, short videos, review activities. So just kind of, directly teaching them the content. After that, we will have student work or group work. So students might have a worksheet, or they may have a lab or a project that they're working on together. For that time, students are in small groups of 3 to 4 students. And so they just get a chance to talk to each other and, just open up a little bit more in a smaller group setting. And then lastly, we have our closing. So just a review of whatever we did in class, clarifying anything if something came up as I was like checking on the different rooms. So if something came up, and your reminders, etc. So that's our general schedule for the 80-minute class periods. Sometimes it will flex a little bit if we're going to focus more on a lab activity or if we're doing something else. So this is generally our schedule. Okay, so let me give you a little tour of Google Classroom. Okay, so here's Google Classroom. And so let me close myself out. So for Google Classroom, this is what you'll see when students log in. When students log in, this is what they see. Okay, so this is called the stream, and basically everything is posted here in real time. So if anything comes up, it'll be thrown on the stream, kind of like on Twitter. Okay, so that's what it is. So you don't want to look on the stream for content, because then you'll be scrolling. If you need to find something from like 3 weeks ago, gotta keep scrolling down the stream. So we don't want to do that. Okay, so the good thing about the stream is that it does have the upcoming over here on the left side. And so with the upcoming, they see just like anything that's due in the next couple of days. Next is the classwork tab. So classwork is where everything is organized. So this is also not quite intuitive on the app. So yeah, make sure you just go to the classwork tab. So you see the topics, it's categorized by week. So you have just week 1, 2, 3, etc. And this is also reverse chronological. So the most recent work is at the top. And I try and put dates on there to keep everything organized. So I want to bring your attention to our office hours. Okay, so if you look here, so this is the office hours for chemistry. So chemistry is Tuesdays before and after school, and Wednesdays in the morning. For AP Environmental, Tuesdays after school and Wednesdays both before and after school. And I'm also available by appointment. So if students can't make any of these times, they can always just email me or send me a remind message to schedule another time to meet. I do also want you to bring you to the Honors Chem agendas. So this is if they are missing class or if they miss any work. So let me click on that. Okay, so this is our agendas and it is also reverse chronological. So the most recent work is at the top. And so you can see it just has everything organized by week. It has a table of contents and it tells you what we are working on. So this one is updated with what we did today, which was our notes and yeah, some dimensional analysis practice. Okay, so that is the agenda. And yeah, so if your child is missing, if they, if they like miss class or they're not feeling well, they can check on here for any work that they missed. This is also available through the school website. So if you want to check on it, you can always look through there as well. You don't necessarily have to go through Google Classroom to be able to see this doc. So our agendas. So let me go back to our Google slide presentation. Okay, so now we're back on our presentation. Okay, so technology. So these are some of the tools that we are going to be using for distance learning. So we have Edpuzzle. So Edpuzzle is where they watch videos, and then they can answer questions based on that video. We have Kahoot, so it's a fun review website / app. Kami. Kami is purchased by the district, and it can be used to write on docs or PDFs. Some students have mentioned that it doesn't save their work, so if they're getting a little frustrated with that, it's okay if they use something else. Pear Deck is an interactive add-on that we use for like notes, and then Flipgrid, they can record and upload videos. So these are some of the tools, really trying to just work with other teachers to have some consistency, so students aren't learning like 25 apps for like every class. And so these are some of the main ones I'll be using this year. And then chemistry in general. So there are some big ideas of chemistry, and yeah, just trying to focus on the larger concepts. With distance learning, it's a little like we can't do quite as much as we would if we were in person. But yeah, just really trying to grasp the big ideas of chemistry and also apply it to the real world. So it's doing that through our element of the week. For labs, as I think I had mentioned, we are going to be doing some online labs. In terms of doing actual physical labs, that will probably be a little difficult considering circumstances, but we are discussing that as a science department so that we can provide a hands-on component for the students. All right, and then last things, so yeah, grades will be posted on Aries. So I do send back work through Classroom, but the grades themselves are updated on Aries in terms of what your child has. You can sign up for Remind, so text @SciamP, and then that number is whatever period that your child is in. So like P1, P2, P3, P5, P6, etc. to 81010. And then the best way to reach me is via email. So if you send me an email, I will get back to you 24 hours. And so yeah, just send me an email if you have a question or concern. I'm also available if you if you want to meet up for a video conference with you and your child, I'm available for that as well. You can just send me an email to schedule that. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.